Hey everyone, so today I wanted to do my August favorites video. I have some skincare, makeup, and fragrance favorites to share. Today's the last day of August, so I sort of wanted to get everything up and share what I've been loving for the month. So let's get started. So the first favorite that I have is this Glacial Oceanic Clay Mask. It's by the brand Bleu. I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation, but it's so beautiful. This packaging alone, worth it. But it's like the creamiest clay mask that I've ever used. Usually clay masks get sort of like dry, patchy, flaky. You can't really move your face, but this one is like really moisturizing. I don't feel like my face is hardening or like my face is getting stripped, and that's why I love this mask. And you can see like how much I've been using it, but it's just so pleasant. It feels like my face is being moisturized with this mask, which I don't usually expect for a clay mask, which is amazing. So I've only used it a couple of times, but the few times that I've used it, I love it. And in the morning, like the day after, I definitely noticed some effects, like my pores kind of getting smaller. I don't have as much oils on my face, and just general like more smoother texture. So I'm gonna keep using this. This will probably be in an empties video by the end of the year, I'm sure. But yeah, this is my first skincare favorite. And now going on to the second one, this is the Calm, Cool, and Corrected Bakuchiol Retinol Alternative Serum by Dermadoctor. This serum is so good. I will say it can burn your eyes a little bit if you get it even like close to the under here. So you kind of have to be careful when you apply it. But other than that, I mean, when I wake up, I'll use this, after I use the mask, when everything is cleansed and moisturized. And I wake up and my skin looks like $1,000,000. Like, it looks dewy, pores are smaller. Again, with the mask, like, oil has decreased, texture is just smoother, and it's not as red. Usually, I have very, very red skin, and every morning I wake up and my face is usually so red. So this has been holy grail. Amazing, amazing. And it's kind of expensive. I got it on Amazon, but I think it's totally worth it because even after one use, you see the effects. I think that's insane. So yeah, I highly recommend you trying if you're looking for like a retinol alternative, or even like you're getting introduced to retinols. This is a good one to try out. So the next skincare favorite I have is by Beauty of Joseon. I know this brand is like so famous all over like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Everyone's talking about it. And I do have the sunscreen that I will talk about. But the first thing I'm going to show you is the Glow Serum with propolis and niacinamide. This serum is so beautiful. It's very thick. I'll show you a little bit of it. But it's also just, it's so beautiful. Like in the application, it has like this yellowish tint, and then it's so thick. Like my skin is being nourished by this serum. Ow, it's so soft, guys. Do yourself a favor and buy this. I get my Beauty of Joseon products from Stylovana. It can take like up to 2 weeks. At least I've experienced up to 2 weeks. Some people have experienced a little bit later, or longer shipments, but in less than 2 weeks, like 10 to 12 days, I get my products. And it's like the most affordable website that I've found, like Beauty of Joseon products and other like Korean skincare products. And this is like $10, and this is just so worth it. I mean, it's a great brand. It's amazing packaging. The product is so much good for your skin. It just like it does exactly what it says, glow serum. It adds a beautiful glow to your skin. Even under makeup, you don't always have to use like liquid primers. You don't have to use that if you use like a serum. And a serum is something, everyone should be using in their skincare routine anyway. And this, not only does it do good, but it makes you look good. And I think that this is a winner in my book. So getting more over to Beauty of Joseon again and getting into the very famous sunscreen, I have the Relief Sun Rice and Probiotics SPF 50+. This is just it's everywhere. And I will say I like it a lot. That's why it's in this video. It's not my favorite sunscreen, and I'll talk about the favorite one next, but this is like slightly below that one. But I've been, you know, switching off every other day, this and another one. This, the only kind of not even a downside, it's just a texture thing for me, is that it's pretty watery, and when I see this kind of packaging, I'm thinking it's going to be super thick. Like, it makes me think of like hair care products or like gels. I'm assuming it's going to be thick inside, but it's actually not. Like, it's pretty watery. There's no white cast to it. I do like to have a couple of layers of this on my face because it is so thin. Not that you need to, but I like to put a lot of SPF on my face and on my body, and like you can't see a white cast here. Even like no matter how much you put on, there won't be like a white cast. It won't leave you feeling greasy. There's got like a subtle, like, I don't know if it's a sheen or just because my hand is moisturized, but like it just makes my skin look nice. There's like a very, very, very subtle like scent to it, hardly anything at all. It's not irritating. I have very sensitive skin, so it's a very good one. It's one of the ones I tried out this month, and I'm liking it a lot. So I'm going to show you my absolute favorite one that I use most of the time, and this is waterproof. It is the Sun Milk by Misha. It is also SPF 50+. Misha has like the cutest packaging ever. It's so simple, but like the colors, like, I think it's adorable. I prefer this kind of packaging also. I feel like with the Beauty of Joseon one, a lot more comes out than you want or expect. So this one here is just like, it's also like pretty watery, but it's more like lotion. Like, it's not as thin, which I like, even though it looks thinner upon like the first, like, coming out of the tube. It's so moisturizing. I can't get enough. Like, Beauty of Joseon one is moisturizing, but because it is like a lot thinner than this one, you need a little bit more, and this one you just need like the smallest amount, and like it just glides. There's no white cast either, and again, like, the very subtle scent, kind of like, it's a little sunscreeny, but also just kind of like maybe like a body butter kind of scent. To me, it's very pleasant, and I don't mind it. But I love like pretty much all Misha products, makeup, everything, and this is just another thing that I love about them, and another product that I can't get enough of from them. So I recommend this. The next thing, I don't know whether to include this in like makeup or skincare, so I'll start this for like the makeup and ending the skincare. So this is the pistachio lip gloss by Pistache Skincare. So I guess, you know, they consider themselves skincare. But this has just like very few ingredients on it. It smells like actual pistachios, and I'm like addicted to pistachios. I love pistachios. And it just smells so nice. And it is exactly what it says. It is like pistachio oil. And I got this from Ipsy. It arrived in my like first, I just tried out Ipsy this month, so I just got it in my first bag. Oh, it smells so good. It just smells like you're like baking, or like a pistachio muffin, you know? It's just beautiful. It's made in California. It's you know, made in the USA. Very nice ingredients in this, which I love. I like putting this on as I'm doing my skincare before like I put my makeup on, and then, you know, I'll put on my like lipstick or whatever. And it's so beautiful. Sometimes I'll put this on at night too if I just kind of want like to taste it, like, 'cause you can taste like the pistachio in it. It's so nice. I don't know if like other people do that, but I like doing that with some of my like lip masks if they're like kind of sweet. But yeah, this is just so good, so good. I don't know where else you can buy this, maybe on Amazon or like some other websites, but I got this on Ipsy, so you might be able to buy it on Ipsy if you're a member. But recommend. Okay, camera died after I had already filmed all of the makeup favorites, so we're gonna do it again. So I never was a cream girl. Like, I loved my powders. I thought they lasted longer. I didn't know how to apply cream products. It sort of made my skin, the skincare underneath or the makeup pill, look cakey or just kind of separate because I didn't know how to apply them. Now I know how to apply them. So I've been addicted. And my first cream blush favorite is by Milani. It's their Cheek Kiss in the shade 140 Merlot Moment. The shade I love, you'll see like here there's a pattern of the shades that I really like, and it's these like rosy plum mauve colors. You can kind of see like a little dent in here of like how much I've been loving it, but I wear it every day. I'm wearing it now. It's just amazing, and you just need like the tiniest amount. It just like glides on. So nice. It lasts all day even though I have like oily skin. I can still see like the blush a little bit at the end of the day, which I like. It's not too like, it's not too pigmented where it stains my face, but it's like just enough like pigment that I love, and it's like not under pigmented too. So I like this. It's under $10. I have another shade that I really like, but this is like my favorite cream blush ever. So yeah, there's a cream blush, and then I have two lip favorites. They're both actually from Maybelline. They're from the Superstay line. So the first one I'll talk about is the Superstay Venilink, and I know these are pretty new. This is in the shade 30 Unrivaled. I actually got this. I went to the Maybelline pop-up in Hudson Yards in New York for a National Lipstick Day, and if you like, you know, stood in line and went through the experience, you get 2 free lipsticks, and both of these lipsticks are from that. It's kind of like a reddish plum, berry red wine color. Like you don't even need that much on your lips. Like this thing spreads like so easily. It glides. It just took over the back of my hand, and this is gonna last me all day. Like when I recorded this like a few minutes ago, it took me forever to wash it off my hand. Like just with soap and water. It comes off pretty easily with like, you know, a cleansing oil or a balm. But yeah, like this is not going anywhere if you're sweating. Like if you're wearing a mask, it's staying on your lips. Like I wear this at work every day. I work 9 hours. I eat my lunch, some snacks, I drink. I have my mask on all day, and this thing doesn't budge. Like a little bit will get on the mask, but not where it's like smearing over my face or like making the lipstick come off. Like it's very good. So I highly recommend this lipstick. And then the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the shade 120 Artist is my other favorite here. Pretty much the same colors, and they both last, you know, they're in the Superstay line, they last like all day. But they're pretty much the same color, just like a slightly different line. And I'm going to blend this out, and it's literally going to look the same. It's a little bit more intense, but you can also like just kind of keep blending, and then it'll just kind of sheer out a little more. My hand looks like absolutely ridiculous right now, but this is what I'm wearing today. Actually, what I usually do is I'll apply this first, what I just applied, the 120 Artist. I'll apply that in like the center of my lip, dab it, and you know, like do the top, and then to finish it I'll put this on top because it has like a glossy look to it, which I like to have on top. The gloss part won't budge, so it's, for me, it's just like a match made in heaven. And I like that they're both like basically the same color, because like I like layering my lip products because I want them to last all day, because like I'm at a job where like I am wearing a mask, and we do have like free snacks, and I like to partake in that, and like lunch and everything. Like I am, you know, pretty messy like eater. And so a big thing for me for lipsticks is they cannot like budge or smudge, smear, anything like that. I don't want to be seeing it on my teeth. Things happen, but like, no, that's like a no for me. So these two pass the test. And like, yeah, if you're into these like kind of berry shades, plum shades, go ahead and do yourself a favor and get this, or get both of these. Either one of these, you won't be disappointed. They're just so pretty. So yeah, those are my lip products out of the way. And then getting into a face product. This is another thing that everyone all over the socials is talking about. It's the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. I was kind of nervous when I got this, since it is the lightest shade, it's in Fair One, that it was just going to be so orange for me, and I'm very pleasantly surprised that it's not. When you first like put a couple dots on your face, it's so overwhelming, and it kind of turned me away from like using it, to be honest. But when I blended it in, it actually blended in so nicely and pretty much into my skin, like my same skin tone, but it just gave me a little bit of coverage, which I really like. And I haven't tried the Charlotte Tilbury version that everyone is saying that this is a dupe for, just because it's like a lot of money and I don't like to spend too much money on my makeup if I don't have to. So luckily this is out, so I really like it. It gives you that like healthy glow from within look, beautiful dew on the cheeks, really nice. And I think it lasts all day for me. It kind of acts like a primer. So I really like that about this. And yeah, I use about 3 different sort of like glowy like primer moisturizer products that I switch off from, but this has become my favorite, so this is good. If they have it in your shade, pick it up. I know that they don't have like the best shade range right now for these. Maybe they'll come out with more shades, but if they do have your shade, I recommend picking it up and trying it out. And then, so for my last makeup product is probably my favorite makeup product out of this like entire video. This is the YSL Lash Clash mascara. I actually haven't used this specific tube. I've been using a sample version of it. I think I got it from Sephora, but I've been using it for like 2 or 3 weeks, and it's just like the best mascara. Like I'm wearing it right now. Like I don't know like how you can see my lashes, but like it lengthens, it volumizes, it doesn't smudge. And my thing about mascara is if it even starts to budge or smear, it's a no. Like I will never rebuy that. So I used to use the Essence Lash Princess that everyone talked about. I think because everyone like raved about it so much, I was like, oh, it must be so good. And like when I would wear it, I wore it all the time because it was like $5. I was like, oh, it's such a good mascara for the price, and it is. But on me, I think because of my oily skin, it's just like after like a couple of hours, luckily it's not immediate, but like it looks like I just got like rained on or something, and it's just like smudging all down here. Like I can't, and I don't even like put mascara on my lower lashes. It's just it was a no. So yeah, I'm so excited to have this mascara, my first like high-end mascara. And yeah, I bought this because I had I think like a 20 or 30% like discount or coupon to use to make a purchase. So normally I wouldn't buy like a $30 mascara, but it was like $22. It wasn't the worst, and it's not the worst, price for mascara, but it works, and for me it's worth it. So I recommend if you haven't tried. The absolute last favorite for this video is fragrances. I got this when I ordered the mascara actually, and I didn't know I was getting it. It was just like a freebie, but it's actually like the 0.33 like fluid ounce of the Libre perfume. And when I first smelled this in Sephora, I did not like this. It just smelled like it was a much more like older and sophisticated perfume, and I was like, oh, I'm in my 20s, maybe I shouldn't be wearing these kind of perfumes. And I don't know, something about it, just like when I opened this up, I was like, oh, it's the same perfume, and I'm probably not gonna like want to wear it or like it so much. But I actually really love it, and what I love about it has like such a unique like undertone. And I think it's because there's like that jasmine in there, that there's like this floral kick at the end, because you get like a lot of the vanilla and the musk, and then like the after smell or like the scent at the end is just like a kind of like a sweet floral, and you're like, what is that? And I didn't even realize it was jasmine, and then when I looked the perfume up, I was like, that makes total sense to me, like because jasmine is such like a unique floral scent, and especially mixing it with like a warmer scent or like multiple warm scents like musk and like I think there's tonka bean in it, maybe I'm wrong, but definitely vanilla. It makes a really good like surprisingly great combination. And yeah, this has become like my favorite scent, like of the month, at least the month. And actually, last night I made a purchase because YSL Beauty is having a huge sale right now. If you're interested in any of their products, go make a purchase now because it's like, I think 30% off, like everything, which is insane. And plus there's like extra coupons and stuff you can use. So I purchased the 5 fluid ounce perfume, which is normally like about almost $200, and I got it for like $100, which is amazing. But that just, it goes to show how much I really like this perfume, and it's just become like my favorite. And you know, there's like that lesson, like don't judge a book by its cover kind of thing. Maybe that doesn't like relate too much to this, but I don't know. The first time I smelled it, I was like, this is a no for me. But then like when I kept testing it out, I was like, actually, this is like a really beautiful scent. I can like wear it to work, and it's not too overwhelming. And even though like I like to like soak myself in perfume, and I just get like compliments on it, and no one really says like, oh, it's so strong, or it's like too much, or like what is that scent. It's pretty good. Like it's a good like everyday work scent, everyday scent if you're going out, because it's pretty strong, deep and musky. It's a little sensual. It's so good. So yeah, those are all of my August favorites. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below, and let me know if you've used any of these products. If you like any of these products, if you don't like any of these products, I want to know. Talk about it below in the comments, and I will see you in another video. Bye.